What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Black Gentlemen's Club again. Welcome to my rant session. Since y'all want to tune in, y'all gonna hear me talk today for a little second. Gosh darn it. Boy, I'll tell you.
Jump right into shit.
Man, look. I'm sick and tired of always making it happen. You know? It's like every time.
That's what it's going into.
But why we always gotta, I just had to let my wife know. I said, yo, sometimes I just want to fail. Not truly, but it's like, yo, I'm always gonna make it happen. It really just, it's a blessing, and it's also just like, yo, that 80-20% thing where 20% doing the work and 80% just feeding off of it. And yo, when am I gonna be able to kick my feet up? So that's why, from what you said, I mean, sometimes you should be able to be a fiend to the game for a little bit. If you know that you're the type of person that be putting in the 20 or the 80% or 20% that's actually working, go ahead, fiend out real quick, man. That's how I feel at the moment.
I think they're contradicting.
Yeah, because see, I can't do that, like, because like, so think about this, right? Let's say I'm overweight. Let's say I'm overweight. I'm obese. I used to I used to be in the gym. Now I don't go in the gym no more. And I love food, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna eat. I think when I go to the gym, I deserve after I finish my workout in the gym to go get me my favorite meal. If I do that every time I go to the gym, it's to spaz out and get my favorite meal that I desire. That's not even healthy or helping me, reach my goal. Why would I keep subjecting myself to that? No, like that's my mindset. That's the reason why I'm like, I have to quit the game for a while, like, cause I give myself two more months and then I'm done. Because like, I'm playing the game because sometimes I just need a mental break. But maybe I shouldn't, focus my energy on that, because I'm spending like 4 hours sometimes on that joint, right? And so like, for me, it's more like, well, those 4 hours could go to something else, like my book. It could be extra time in the book. It could be extra time and maybe doing some stuff for the podcast. It could be maybe like taking the course that could provide me a certification with something, possibly. So those hours can go to family. It can go to something else. But if I'm consistent, I mean, I know we need breaks and stuff, but that's an addiction, right? Almost. You don't want to keep feeding an addiction, I don't believe, unless it's a good addiction. And I don't know if there's a good addiction.
Yeah, it's a good addiction. Yeah, it's a good addiction, and you know it is. When we hit that beast mode, I just now scratched the surface of beast mode, man. Can't stop, won't stop, and I hate it. I be waking up tired every dang on day, man. Right now, it's crazy. But
do you hate it only because do you hate it only because it's something that you do not enjoy doing?
I don't enjoy doing this every day. Like, I don't enjoy the stress of it sometimes, like the pressures of it. I enjoy the productivity. Like, I love being productive. I love looking back at my day like, yo, I really maximized out every hour that I could. I go to sleep accomplished. Like, when it's time to go to sleep, I'm tired for a reason. I love that feeling, but sometimes I don't. I know my life is short. I know I only got 60, 70 plus years left. And I really don't want to use all of them working towards this goal that we put out as men, of being generationally secure. But then also kind of knowing that my life might never see the fruits. It kind of sucks, man.
I mean,
why do you do it, though?
Yeah.
Why? Because all I can do. Like, I would never give less than 100. So like 100%.
If you had nothing to provide, nobody to provide for, nothing to lose, would you still do what you do now? Like, if you had everything that you were working for, would you do what you're doing now?
If I'm not doing what I'm doing now, I would die. Like, it's no such thing as retirement for me. Like,
I'm on the same way.
It don't matter the income I got. It don't matter the house I'm in. I'm still have to get up and be a efficient part of society. Like, my life is about, like, purpose. Like, in some way or another, I got to give to something, or it has to be motion. Like, I don't know. People be like, I can't wait to go to the beach and put my feet up. That sounds like, yeah, for a week or two, but for life, that sounds like torture to me, man. So yeah, I'll still be doing this even if I had M's in the bank right now. The cars I wanted to drive, I'll still be looking for the next play. Like I have to.
I mean, so like when you said that, because I'm on the same page of no retirement. That's one reason why my mindset is the way it is. Like, because me working on this book, working on the book that I'm about to put out whenever that happens soon. Like I'm going through the same process of what I'm writing on, which is the craziest thing, man. 'Cause when you asked about, you said your purpose, but like in the book I'm writing, God gives you your purpose. He gives you the vision for your purpose, right? So, and it reminds me of something that I think Eric Thomas or somebody, I think he preached to something on this, preached a sermon somewhat on this, which made me think deeper about it, about the three servants that had the talents, right? That Jesus talked about in Matthew, how he gave two, how the master gave them all the same amount of talents. Only two invested and multiplied and grew those talents. The other one buried it because he thought he knew who his master was and knew how his master's actions were. The master
You
already
gave
said
back the same amount.
he gave you all the same amount, and you didn't use it properly. You didn't steward, which is stewardship, right? You didn't steward what I gave you, and everything on this earth, even your body, God gave it to you. So, are you really like, if you're not stewarding over the things that is His, which including your body, including your time, including the money, everything, your family, then what are you doing?
Being human. Because I know one thing for me, how many times you went to the doctor, they say you got high blood pressure, you got high cholesterol, bad, LDL, HDL. You should probably go to a Mediterranean diet. You should probably try something less soulful. What do we do the next day? We go to McDonald's, Popeyes, our granny's house and get the same plate. So it's like we got all the plays in general from, if it's religious, if it's from our parents, whoever, we know what to do. It's just, I think we just always seem to go towards the easier route as humans.
Because it's emotions. It's what you feel. Like
she said earlier, it's an addiction.
Yeah.
So you just answered your question that you subjected to earlier. You told yourself it's an addiction. Like you do it subconsciously until you break that cycle.
Which is still a habit. An addiction is a habit. And that's something that I'm writing about too in the book. It's a part of the process. The habits. Like you form those habits over repeated actions over and over and over again because it gives you a certain stimulus. It elicits a response that your body is like, okay, that feels good. That is right. Let me do that. Even though your body may think it's right, doesn't mean it's right. You know if it's bearing fruit or not.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you could be addicted to success. That's a good addiction. Like we got a team of men right here on this channel that keep coming back to the show for some reason, right? And because we want the success factor to happen. So if we keep coming back, that's a good addiction to me. It's just depending on what outlet we putting it into, our effort and our time.
I mean, true. Like I said, like time is the most precious commodity, and like we waste a lot of it, man. Like I get so frustrated at myself, bro. Like that's the reason what made me like even have the thought about like, yo, my time is ticking for this game. Let me, because I know I already set a deadline early on this year. This is when I'm not playing it no more, and I was getting closer and closer. It's like, hey, you gotta remember what you said, right? Remember what you said, right? You're not doing it no more after this. I'm like, correct. I'm not doing it no more after this. I have to keep reminding myself. Just like when we was doing 75 hard, right? When we was doing 75 hard, how hard was that? And mind you, people think it's a workout plan. It's not really a workout plan.
What is that?
But so it's a program by this guy named Andy Frizzelli. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Andy, he has a YouTube channel, and he also has like a muscle. What they call it again? The like when you in the gym, the pharmaceuticals, like the protein powder and stuff like that. I can't remember what they call it. Supplement company. So he has this program called 75 Hard where you do these certain tasks 75 times 75 days straight. And if you miss one thing, you have to start over. If you miss an ounce of water, you have to start over. Yeah. And it's not about a workout. It's about changing your mindset. It's about building a habit, and a habit that produces productivity. Because if you can do all of that within 24 hours and you can accomplish all that stuff on top of what you already do, why can't you do anything else to accomplish or make whatever else happen for your life?
That's what I'm
You know.
saying. That's why this gentleman's club is so, I guess, beneficial for me, because
Hmm.
we talk about all of these things, like holding one accountable, being better mentally, physically, and then you leave an episode and then you start it plays in the back of your mind like what we just talked about. So, for me, I think I've maneuvered deeper into our conversations, like wanting to be more. And I be hooping, playing 2K and shit, but mainly it's
Yeah.
because most of the people I know, they on the game. And
Yep.
I'm in Hawaii. I ain't got no friends out here. I don't really, socialize with a lot of people. Most of my
Yeah.
people back in the, mainland. So it's like
Hmm.
I get a chance to get a tap to, connect with friends. Or maybe that's an excuse for me to get on the shit. So that's what I've been trying to cipher in between. Like, do I get on it because I want to get on it, or do I get on it because I want to be, I guess, socially around people who understand what I'm trying to do, but at the same time, while I'm doing that, I'm not doing what I'm trying to do.
So I'm in the same boat you are on that, because I think it's the second one, like, right, because like my friends we play 2K, we play the old one though. My friends play 2K, and then we also play Madden or Call of Duty, right? And that's
Yeah,
our time where we kick it and chill. We don't see each other every day because we're in different areas. We don't
right.
always talk on the phone every day, but we get on the game. We on the game, and we kicking it. But like, thing is, and that's what me and one of my homeboys talked about, was that he's retired. He don't have to do anything because he's good to go. He already got his money invested. He don't have to do anything. He's chilling. But me and my other homeboy, we still working. And he was talking. He was like, bro, he said, bro, I know you got a lot of stuff going on. You this and that. So if you get off the game, bro, I get it. I understand. There's no harm, no foul. You got my number, so hit me up. I was like, true.
Right.
Because he don't make you feel guilty about this shit. My friends don't make me feel guilty about getting off the game and nothing like that. They
Right.
wanted to make sure that I'm still progressing, but sometimes you get in your mind that you want to be sociable, and that's what we do as our culture. We like to be so sociable that we forget to
Right.
do the shit that we need to do. And I was
Exactly.
guilty. I'm very guilty of doing that before, especially even way prior, like throwing parties for a living. I was always sociable. I was always out there interacting with people, doing this and that, not thinking about the shit that has to come after that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
So
play the game as much because I used to play Call of Duty and them boys got too good. They got too fast. So that kind of turned me off. I just play offline, local play. I don't be on it.
you
But
be killing bots and shit. I know you do.
what? Yeah, it made me feel better. But
That's what I'm saying. But if you was like, okay, the same amount of time that we online with, playing games with friends. If I don't think men in general would actually play as much if we had the time or had the accessibility to access each other the way that we do when we inside of our own red table online. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking, hooping, you sharing your life story, like what's going on with you. We giving each other advice. Some people might be tearing each other down, but that's how, what I'm saying, people do sometimes. But we if we had that opportunity, like to put our same effort together amongst each other, man, I think men in general, in a sense, would be way smarter, and it'll be way more success stories amongst black men in general.
Yeah, yeah. I think that, like, the issue that we have, and like I talked to Mac about too, is that sometimes we know what's right to do, right? But then we tend to do what we feel or what we think is acceptable to others, instead of looking at, does it benefit me? Like I said before, it's not your body, it's God's body, it's God's mind. So are you investing that to get a return on this investment for God? Because He's gonna come back and ask you, what did you do with what I gave you? And
Right.
then what you have to do? What you have to say then? Well, I didn't do nothing with it. I just, I chilled on the block. I played a couple Call of Duty games. I shot them up, bang bang. I dunked on a few people in 2K, around the back, underneath the leg, whatever. Hit the wreck up, pow, on your face. It went to Madden. I played Ultimate Team. You did, you're talking about all these things that didn't produce any type of value, unless you're doing it professionally for a living, and then that's a different story. But I'm not playing professional, right? I'm sitting here doing it just for amusement and enjoyment, but it's too much time for amusement and enjoyment, and I ain't do the other stuff I need to be doing.
Right.
Can't hear you, Mac, if you're saying something.
You hear me now?
Yeah, yes, we
Yeah.
can, good sir.
Man, thank God, bro. I'm just happy to be here, okay?
So
Yo, this
glad
is
you
crazy.
see you.
Hey, man, but look, I think it's more prioritizing, man. You got to figure out what's more important at the moment in time, because we do have to have amusement and things like that in our life. But at the situation that you're in your life, are you financially stable? Are you ready to handle that load? Are you able to do fun and travel and work at the same time? Can you do that? Can you make that happen? Is your money right to do that? And if it's not, then your priority has to be something different. It has to be going to get that first. Matter of fact, Cordero, you brought up an oil change. And I kind of stretched it a little bit and said, hey, well, okay. He said you had a chance to do an oil change and fix your car over taking your kids to the movies today. Added an extra factor in that, and that factor was time, because you could switch that. Like, you can get both of those things done, but something has to get done first. What's the most important thing that needs to move forward right now to make sure that your family can have that fun and enjoy that luxury without you having to stress about, oh shit, what if my wife driving the car and the oil didn't get changed and now the car locks up? Oh my God, that's an extreme, but you never know.
What if it lock up on the way to the movies?
On God, right? But you got to prioritize and be like, okay, well, if I do this, I take care of responsibility.
I be thinking.
But if I don't, no, talk that shit. Think deep into it.
No, you
take
can
it
think deep
down.
into it. There's nothing wrong with it, because I think the whole problem is we like, even me, for me, like, I made bad decisions. Like you look like the decisions that you made, right? So like I've made bad decisions before in my life. It put me in a position to where, I'm playing from behind a lot. So for me, it's like, damn, well, can I ever catch up? Or I'm catching up. Don't get twisted. But it's not at the rate that it could be if I was to focus a little bit more time and energy in specific areas, because where you put your attention at is where your heart is at, right?
Who you catching up to?
I want to get him too. I ain't gonna lie. I want to get him
who
too.
I'm catching up to? I'm catching up with who I'm supposed to be. That's what I'm catching up to.
But
who I'm supposed to be.
Do you know who you're supposed to be, or who you chasing an illusion of who you think you should be?
No. So I know who I'm supposed to be. See, now before, you're right though, because before I was chasing an illusion of what I thought I was supposed to be.
Right.
Which is the reason why a lot of the businesses I started failed, right? Because that wasn't my purpose. That was not my destiny. That's not what I'm supposed to be. That's not the realm I was supposed to be at. That was to teach me a lesson. That wasn't to. That's not where I was supposed to stay at.
Exactly.
Right. So but over time, me giving my life to Christ, making sure that I'm doing the right thing. I'm seeking His advice, counseling and stuff before I make decisions. So having that relationship with Him helped me understand exactly what my purpose and my vision is supposed to be. Is it aligning with His will? If I'm not, I'm leaving it ASAP.
So you chasing your godly
God.
image.
I'm not my godly image. I don't have a godly image. I'm chasing God.
Well, we all do. We all have a reflection of Him. So we chasing But I think a lot of people don't know that. That's why I asked you that question. Because, like I'm saying, like, when we get to that point and we're like, damn, this is not what I was supposed to be doing. Now we pissed off. We're looking back like regret. But we had to go through those mistakes at the same time, though, to get to where we are today.
Come on, now.
No, you're right. No, absolutely right. And that's the thing. That's the thing that me and Matt was talking about. Was it's still about timing. Like Matt made he made a statement saying that you still got it when you needed it, right? My rebuttal was, but did you really get it when you needed it? If when you thought, because like you did, if you thought you needed it the first time but you didn't get it, did you really get it when you needed it?
But see, that just leads back. Go ahead. I'll let you go.
Because I think about all the success I achieved in the military, or the success I've achieved throughout my life, or the way that my life has been with my wife being married over 13 years and so much. My kids and where I'm come from, all the things that I went to beforehand prepared me for where I'm at now. But it's because I have the self-awareness to go back and look at that as a lesson and a stepping stone to the next level. and I learned how to start shedding off things like I'm doing now. I'm just cutting certain things off because it no longer has helped me, or it no longer benefits God. Because how am I bringing His kingdom to earth if I'm not doing His will? And how am I doing His will if I'm on 2K, if I'm on Madden, if I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I got to start cutting certain things out. So that's the mindset I'm saying the book that I'm working on been working on me, which is crazy. But it's just what's been going on with me. So it's like these thought processes. That's why the videos I be sending out to y'all, they be on that level, because that's the mindset and the level that I've been on since working on the book and digging deeper into my Bible. Reading it in Hebrew, reading it in Greek, all types of, like, I've been in there.
Yeah, I respect that.
Sometimes I gotta let y'all boys cook, 'cause y'all making good food today, dog. I swear, I'm enjoying every bit. I'm sitting back for a second. Go ahead,
give me 5 seconds, Loki. You said your book is starting to speak to you. You feel like your book is speaking to you. That's because you're learning your true self. Your true self is guiding you to become one with it. Like, people don't understand, your soul is an energy field that if you get in tap to it, bro, you'll be amazed at what you can do as a human being. Like, we are so advanced. Once we unlock our full potential and understand who we are as a not just people, but as a vessel carrying the soul. I see, like I said, I think too deep into shit, so I'm gonna just alley that over there.
Go deep as you need to go. Go deep
alley that over there to Loki. He had something to say.
He might want to talk that back up.
Call him Randy Moss.
Man, look, all I gotta tell you is the world been bigging my ego up in the right way. Because sometimes you doubt yourself, and I don't know if y'all know, but I'm one of the greatest fraternities in the world.
Okay.
Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Okay. But I went to work, whatever. Okay. I went to work the other day. And one of my coworkers said, "Oh, I didn't know you was part of that fraternity." I'm like, yeah, of course. So you living up to the hype. You live up to the hype of what I've heard about him. I said, damn, what's that even mean? And I think sometimes I got to step back and be like, things that I say, sometimes I think is just pointless information. Sometimes shake the room for other people. And it's like I said just now, y'all boys was just doing things for me. I had my phone up, I'm putting it in my notes. I think, Cordell, you said something like, how you look is based off the decisions you made. And I said, dang, what do I look like right now? And that made me start going through this whole, now real talk, I ain't being funny, but I'm like,
I know.
Just the other day, I'm like, Brian put on a suit and tie and like 5-10 years, feel like, because the Army was the green suit. Yeah. Then it's, club attire. And I'm like, yo, I'm like big brother to a lot of people now, like the big homie. And it's like, I'm still dressing like the little homie. I ain't even moving in a way that big homie should be doing it. So it's like, let me level up some pieces of my life to coincide. So it's like, when I speak this stuff, it line up. It ain't just like, it's just another dude talking. It's like, yo, I see why he's speaking like that.
You know the crazy thing about it? That's the same way God is. Because it says in the beginning what?
He made heaven and earth.
But it says also says the word was God. It says the word was with God and the word was God.
Okay.
So like everything that God spoke, it came to be, right? That's why we made in the same image. If what you speak, it still has to come to existence. You have to make that happen. We work in the same way. That's why we have the ability to create and do the same thing that God can. God can create too, but mind you, he can create way more than us. But just from the pronunciation of the word. That's why if you read the Old Testament in Hebrew, it can unlock a lot of stuff if you just read in Hebrew. You can just stay in Genesis all day. Actually, for the whole year if you really wanted to, reading in Hebrew and doing a word study. I'm telling you, it's crazy, bro. But what you said is it verifies the nature of God.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but that simple fact right there. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You ain't say, nah, you late to the party. Go ahead.
Come on, Cletus.
But no, real talk. That simple fact right there, the fact that God gave us the ability to create, let me know that I need to try to live in his image. Because there's so many things that we can do on this earth, but God gave us all of it. And that ability to create was the one thing that I feel is most amazing. So I feel like we have to tap into that mind frame a lot more than we do. And if we create, we'll realize that there's something in that creation that we building. And as much as we have in us, we got to let that shit flow. But don't get so frustrated when you get the block, because that block is part of life. That's going to hit you. You're going to deal with that. You got to get through that block, but you got to be patient enough to get through that block and be committed enough to keep creating, because God gave you that ability and that was your purpose, if anything else. I mean, especially as a man, just saying. So take that and you got to use that shit, man. You got to use your ability and what God created for you and what God gave you to make the steps in life, but you got to stay committed to the plan.
Correct. So the crazy thing about that too, when you say that, people think creativity is just as making content, but everything is content. To be honest with you,
Everything.
but the whole part of creativity, when you think about it, it's your ability to make something out of your words and out of what you say and out of what you put down. So even if it's a good or it's a service or it's a product or whatever it could be the fact that some people made a park bench. You know what I'm saying? Like just the littlest things. You can make, people made the pencil sharpener, eraser, the lead that goes in the pencil. Like, think about all of that stuff to make a pencil, just that one thing. But it takes a mindset to look to the future to see what can be and what should be and what is, as it, like, you're looking at the future as it is now to create at this moment. And that's what God gives you, that He gives you that vision, that purpose in order for you to do those things. But if you don't really truly tap in with Him, you're not gonna ever understand it. You're gonna be fighting against the current, like I did. And
we
always trying to figure it out, and you're gonna feel so lost. And that's the reason why our people, we consume so much, but we don't create, we don't produce anything of value.
Rapid question for you. Rapid question. Cordell, how powerful is your words? Like out of percentage, you say you about to have something done tomorrow. What's your percentage that's gonna get done tomorrow?
Oh, as far as what?
Anything. You say you about to make a park bench tomorrow. What's your percentage? You say you just told me that. What's the possibility?
So like for example, for me tomorrow, like right now, tomorrow I got like a discussion post in my class I got to get done. So that's gonna get knocked out tomorrow. I got to.
That's 100%.
Oh no, that's gonna be done tomorrow. 100%. So everything I'm saying I'm gonna do tomorrow is gonna be done tomorrow. Like,
that's it.
If I say it's gonna be done this week, it's gonna be done
what
this
you
week.
got? Tell me an example right now for something you got to do tomorrow. What's your percentage?
I'm gonna tell you 90% because 10%.
One thing. Tell me one thing you got to do tomorrow.
Oh, what's tomorrow? Tuesday. I gotta go to
day it is.
I gotta go coach Cape Fear Christian Academy. So
100%.
I gotta get that done.
Coach.
100%. I gotta go coach. Yeah.
Okay, Trey.
Well, I said 90. I said 90.
I don't think you want to ask me that.
I got to.
I think for me it's like a 100% creation, 0% execution. Because
talk that shit.
I kid you not. Like I told Matt, I got over 1,400 songs unreleased. Supposed to have been gone a long time ago. But I think for me, I like to harness into my creations like it's your kid or something. Like you want to protect it with your, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you got it, because you created it. Like y'all said, God created us, so He protects us and guides us and nurtures us. But I think I don't feel the world, true answer now, I don't feel the world deserves to see or feel or hear my creations because I don't think they're in the right state of mind right now.
Well, and what you said is right though, but you're not wrong for holding on to your creation. You're not wrong at all for holding creation because it's all about timing, like you're about to say. And I'm gonna let you finish though, but it's about the timing that you're about to speak on. You know, you can reclaim your time. I jumped in at the wrong time. I heard you about to say it, didn't it?
Hey, sometimes it got to be said. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure Matt can vouch for this. I love creating. Like I gotta create something. Like I gotta write something. I gotta record something. It's just letting that energy flow out naturally. That's why I'm saying like sometimes my voice may be super high. That's cool. That's the energy level that came out. So I'm gonna just rock with whatever it come out with. Like, but it's a beautiful thing to create. Like if I say I'm gonna make a song tomorrow, I'm gonna make a song tomorrow. But if I tell you I'm gonna release it, don't hold me on that. do, not, do not hold your breath, because I will make a song, delete a song, make 10 more songs, delete a song, make songs. Like I'm very facetious when it
I
comes
think
to
you need a middleman for that, bro. You need somebody.
You
You
got
need
Loki right there.
like for me, I will kill myself to try and make my goals happen. Unfortunately, and that long term, that's not healthy. Like long term, I might not see the biggest goal of making it to old age and my family. But like literally, if it's like yo, something as dumb as I'm gonna pick up a pizza for dinner, I could be damn dog tired, but I'm gonna find a way to get that pizza. I don't know how, but I'm gonna find it. But it's like I think for you, you got so much. You like Lil Wayne with thousands of
Yeah.
unreleased.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
cool, but why not? We still love Wayne, so we could love y'all even harder. Like we could love your catalog even harder. Just drip, drip, drip. Not even everything, but just a little bit at a time. Just
yeah.
because you got it, it's already
I-
here.
Yeah,
You sound like Cuzzo down there.
if you feel, yeah, I think if you feel the crowd out, I feel like the times. 'Cause it's all like you said, it's all about timing. And I think about, for example, Genuine Pony, right? So Pony
Yeah.
was written 10 years. It was recorded and written 10 years before it even came out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if a lot of people know that. It was written 10 years before it came out, right? So if you think about Pony, that's a very, you can hear as soon as you hear the beat drop, you already know what's going on.
You should just
You already
play
know
it.
what's about to happen. People on the floor, butt in the air, dudes like this.
Well, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just know, you already know what to expect. Same thing with Juvenile, back that ass up. It went from one track, many freshmen made one different track, came back and changed the track because Juvenile went harder. He was like, and Juvenile like, yo, hold on, time out. I don't remember this beat. Like, but the thing is about the timing of when you release it, and your timing may be perfect for one or two of your songs that could be speaking to people. It's just that you got to be comfortable in letting that sing for itself. That's the same thing with me being comfortable with letting my games go, letting certain things in my life go that I have to let go. It might not like it at the moment, but I gotta let it fly.
I gotta put them sticks up too.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
bro.
look. Hey, I'm one for balance, bro. I understand, and as a man, you gonna do what you gotta do. You gonna cut out what you gotta cut out, and you gonna go for what you know. I respect it and do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta say, you better find some happiness along the way, or you just gonna be a sad working fucking soul. All right.
No,
I mean, you may not. You may feel cherished or happy as hell at the end.
because why rebut to that is that
Go ahead.
your happiness. So people, that's the issue with people. People want to be happy,
Mm-hmm.
but my thing is this: if you ain't doing what makes you happy as far as your work, then why the hell you doing it?
Message.
Well-
Message.
I'm just saying, why do something that's not gonna feed back and yield fruit? Why say like that's why I'm saying with the whole balance thing for me, there's no balance because I've been balancing for so long, I ain't get nowhere.
Yeah.
Like,
But in the same
what is
spot,
that?
you
How
balancing.
does that help me?
You balance it to stay
see-
stagnant.
Correct. You ain't going no.
See-
You're not going up or going down. You just staying right there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
see
it's
what
like-
y'all looking at balance as, but let me try to
Yeah,
fulfill y'all in
go ahead.
how I feel about balance.
You got that sound
Because-
effect. Dun, dun, dun.
Because there's always a good and the evil, and this is my basic way of understanding this. There's always a good and the evil, but there's always a yin to a yang type of deal. And as much work that you have to put in on this earth to succeed and survive, you have to fulfill the things of your heart as well. Because if you do not, you can be a work hard, die hard, and your soul is poured out to everything that you do. And hopefully people respect what you left behind and what you did. Hopefully. For you, you need to find something that you can cherish in life that you are
Who is
happy
you?
with. Huh?
It's 3 U's. Which you?
You as in
I'm talking about in general.
yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in general.
You as a person, because wholeheartedly, like, I don't care what you do. If you don't love it, or if you just doing it for one purpose, later on in life, you're going to be looking for something else. What's next for you? What makes you happy? What makes you fulfill? What makes you feel like you've done the things that you need to do? So in my light, when I say balance, I mean you gotta take the good with the evil or the hard shit with the easy shit, however you want to level it out. And you gotta be able to sustain your heart and your soul as far as your heart and your mind.
So my
I'm
question
just
to you is
saying.
this:
Go
so
ahead.
what is your heart? What is your heart?
Your heart is pretty much I kind of correlated with my soul. If I could put those two together, my heart is really my soul and where actually I'm here for. Like
So
my
so it's
mind is what's guiding
mhm.
my heart to keep guiding and making these strides to be a better me, as long as well as
so
being humble.
so it's
What's
funny
up?
you say that because I remember we did an episode called "Habits of the Heart,"
Mm-hmm.
and I remember reading something to y'all about "So a man thinketh, so is he." Well, remember
Mhm.
that book about that, but also before in Matthew, pretty much whatever you cherish is pretty much is what you value. Same thing like what you put your
Mhm.
time and energy in is what's in your heart, because your heart, as far as biblically termed, is about your mindset. It's about
Mhm.
what you intentionally place your time and energy toward. So
Mhm.
so if your heart, which is what's telling you to do X, Y, and Z, is guiding you, then that's your thought process. It's your mental. It's your mindset. It's about your
I said
level of
my mindset
exposure.
got him.
Yeah. So it's about your level of exposure, right? But the problem is we like to substitute our heart for our feelings. And that's
Mhm.
that's the dangerous area when it comes to people saying about balance, right? Because I was gonna ask you, how much
Mhm.
time out of a year do you need for a vacation?
Shit, I don't know.
365 days.
I'm asking, out of
It's
365
your
days,
whole life.
out of 365 days, how much time do you think you need for a vacation?
365 days. That's the
Honestly,
reason why I say that. After I answer the
Uh,
question, after you answer.
yeah. I'm waiting for just for Matt, and I'm gonna ask
well,
Loki
I
the same
mean,
thing.
2 weeks. Let's say two weeks, maybe a month out of the whole year, if that.
So you need
2
30
weeks
days out
each
of the
time.
whole year. So pretty much about 4 weeks in total, 4 to 5 weeks
Mm-hmm.
in total. What about you,
Mm-hmm.
Loki?
My industry, give me like 3-4 months. But but real talk, probably like now depends on if I can delegate my job or my
No,
passion.
I'm saying for your ideal time period, like you own your own business. You have this,
Mm-hmm.
you have things going for you. How much time do you need a month, or not a month, but a year for a vacation?
30 days. We'll go with a month.
So 30 days, 30 days. Trey said 365. Me, I'm gonna say 3 months.
Okay.
But so the reason why I'm asking y'all this is not to try to see who's right or wrong, because nobody's right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so that way you understand like how much time that you saying that you need a vacation, how much vacation you should probably be taking.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you know how to balance your work rest cycle,
There
right?
you go.
So
I need it.
because I get what you're saying about the balance of the work
Mhm.
versus rest, because you got to know when to play, know when to work,
Mhm.
right? But I think the problem is that we like to play so much that we don't know when to work,
Facts. That's facts.
and
My,
that's why I
my,
said
my 30 days is different too because mine is a dedicated 30. Like, that's where literally everything cut off. Like, I expect most of my working days to be vacation days, like internally for me. Like, I enjoy what I
Mhm.
do.
yeah.
Like, if it's DJing or audio, I love just listening to music and putting out music. But
That's why I
if
said
it's 30,
365.
if it's 30, well, I'm saying 30, that's like
Family and
somebody else
everything
can
else.
delegate and do my job, and I'm strictly with the fam or whatever.
Yep.
You know, that might be 4 weeks out the year or whatever, because I still want to be at work. Like,
No,
Mhm.
I know what
I've
you mean.
been quote unquote retired for a little second, and I don't like it. I don't like sitting at the house, even if
I
it's with
feel
my
that.
family. I love the
Yeah.
family, but I like to also, like I said, be in a mix of something, be pushing
Mhm.
towards something. So that's why I say 30 days is that sweet spot for me, where it's like I'm not bored yet, I'm not restless yet, but I can
Mhm.
still make sure I give my family some like dedicated hours and time.
I give my last after everybody go through my reason why.
So Trace.
My 365.
You're
Yeah, I already know.
365.
Yeah,
My 365 is like being in the studio is not work for me. Like if I can, I wish I was given the opportunity to give me food and water and just put me in the studio for a whole year. I'm cool.
Hamsters.
I
It's like
believe you too.
I would just, I would be like a seed in the bottle. I'm gonna grow like crazy in this mug. Like if you, like I just want to be in the studio for a whole year, 365. I'm on vacation. Don't call me. I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know nobody. I'm on vacation. You need to come to vacation. You come to the studio. That's what I'm saying. So 365 for me. I need, because the real world is the world outside of you.
Mhm.
So that's like work. You gotta work to socialize. You gotta work to talk to people. You gotta work to make other people happy. You gotta do all of this outside of what you trying to do. So just give me a break to put me in my little box in the studio and just let me go to work.
So
Or on
our
vacation.
vacations really be work though. We really saying how
Exactly.
many days we want to go to, because when we with the fam, that's extra work, boy.
Right.
What you got, Matt?
Just saying.
Hey man, I'm telling you, that's why I say that's that heart and mind. Y'all all doing what y'all want to do for real, for real. That's y'all true love. Like that's what y'all feel. If you don't fulfill that shit, you gonna feel empty. Like dead ass, you will feel empty as shit. So if you don't find a way to balance that and you just work hard as fuck for this, yeah, that vacation ain't gonna be a vacation. You gonna keep fucking working, bro. And you never gonna be recharged enough to handle your fucking business. Like you need to be a stable mind, body, and soul so you can handle the shit that you gotta deal with. God put you on this earth, but shit, he ain't tell you how to navigate. You gotta figure that shit out. Like real talk.
He did.
He gave you a
he
key
did
to
give
a
you
million cars. And only one of the keys goes to the car.
Hey, bro, but you gotta find it.
You gotta find the car.
Your path is laid out though. Real talk.
Exactly.
You gotta find the key, then you gotta find the car. The path laid out. How easy that bitch gonna be depends on your choices. But it's on you.
So for me, the reason why I chose 3 months for me is this, and I like to take a break pretty much every quarter. So like, if that's 12 months out of the year, right? So every fourth month, I want to take a break. I just give me 30 days.
I feel that.
Fourth month. So that's the reason why I said 3 months for me out of the year, because it gives me enough time to spend time with family, get other things that I can't normally get when I'm doing work done, to make sure the house is sustainable, that it can run. And, my wife is happy. All types of stuff like that. So for me, that's the reason why I said 3 months, because I get one at the end of every quarter.
I respect.
Or every 3 months, I just get one pretty much. It takes up a whole quarter of me being away from work.
I just like you got a strategy.
Or being able to just like to unwind, and then also be able to go back in my Rolodex of recapping. What happened? What can I do different? What was out of my control that I can't control? If I can't control it, I don't worry about it.
Ooh, that's a big one.
And then what can I do to improve the next go around? So like that, I do that even on my way back from work. Sometimes when I call y'all, call you a Loki, I be just talking with y'all because it's stuff that I'm thinking about that throughout the day, just to kind of unwind my mind, just so that way I can have clarity before I get to the house. Because when I get to the house, it's whatever.
It's second shift.
It's clock in, B. Pow. But it's just things like that. I think as men, sometimes we just don't really. I don't know if we really have these conversations about like.
No, we don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just had to jump in right there.
Take it.
The simple thing is that we do not talk to each other like that. We find our family and we stick to our family. And if you guys were around here, it might be a little bit different. But for the most part, everybody doing their own thing because we all sticking to our family. I talked to my son's best friend's father, and instantly he started displaying some things he was feeling, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, but man, that shit real, bro. We go through this." He was like, "Damn, bro, you right. You would never know if you don't talk to nobody." I'm like, "Bro, you high ranking in the military or whatever, you doing your thing, you take care of your family, but you really ain't venting or really talking to nobody about the shit that you need to talk to somebody about that can relate to you." And that simple fact alone, it negates anything after that, because we ain't even doing the first step, which is opening our mouth to talk to our brothers.
Yep.
That'll make all the difference.
That's why mentally, bro, if y'all peak the vision, the vision that I see with the gentleman's club is that even though it's 4 of us, you got to think like we are sitting in the middle of a football stadium, surrounded by all men who need the same type of conversation that we having, but they just can't. So it's like in that perception, like we are really navigating this the way that other people can't express. So when they watching it, they're not just watching us, they watching the words that they want to talk about and they want to speak about. So that's why, man, That's why I
And,
enjoy the hell out of this
and,
shit.
and the thing about it too, I know we call it Black Gentlemen's Club, y'all, but understand it's for everybody. We just calling it black because for example,
Everybody black.
I mean, what he said.
What you said?
But still, even if you're not black, whatever, like whoever, just if it appeals to you, if it helps you, if it can move you, it can help you
There
get
you
to a
go.
better place, by all means, join the community, talk,
Mhm.
hit us up, man. Like that's just we're not here pointing fingers at nobody besides each other because
Oh
we got to
God,
point
or
fingers at
yourself.
ourselves.
Point that bitch at
Really,
me.
I'm saying each other because we talk
Yeah,
about
I know.
ourselves, but really ourselves because this is about self-awareness. It's about us looking inward and trying to figure out what can we do to get to where we're trying to get.
Oh
Because
God.
if
I
you
know
look
it's
inside yourself,
Yeah,
we all black.
I
I'm
mean,
telling
technically,
you, know
y'all
what I'm saying?
pink in the inside.
Cut out the lights. Everybody black. White, black, blue, green. You all gonna be dark.
True, but the thing I'm saying though is that like, I mean, it's difficult times. Everybody like a lot of men nowadays feel as though they can't really voice their opinion. They really can't. They feel like it's a lot of feminism stuff, which who cares? I mean, let the women enjoy what they enjoy. Let them do what they do. You still have a responsibility to lead your family. You still have a responsibility to yourself. You still have a responsibility to God. Don't neglect those things because of what somebody else is doing. Regardless of what it is, ain't no red pill, blue pill, whatever those pills, green, yellow, whatever. I don't know what kind of pills they get. Either one of the pills. Don't take the pill. Just get into your word and just figure out really what God has for you. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody tell what God has for you but you.
Oh God.
You can only you can block your blessing. Just know that.
Come on now.
And stop being
Only
so
you can
rock
block your
solid.
blessing. I'm just saying.
Thinking everything. What it is.
I like that. Yeah. Is it, like it's one way? I don't know what you mean.
It ain't.
What do they call when a man be like a woman, like emotionally, not
Uh-oh. He about to get
damn
in
it,
trouble.
bruh. What?
What you about
I
to
don't
say?
know.
Nah, I ain't. That's why I'm trying not to say that I ain't. I'm just saying like not.
Let it go.
God damn it, like not
Fuck
like
it, let it go.
heterosexual or
Don't
Was it
say that.
metrosexual?
not like metrosexual. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, see, that's why he here and you over there. Listen, like men have to stop thinking like everything is so feminine. Like if you
I know what you're
expressive,
trying to say. I got
if
you.
you expressive, be expressive.
Cotton
Like
now.
Got you.
they don't understand. Like women talk all the time with each other. That's what they do. But hey, the woman came from our rib. Okay? So that means we had that ability first. Then they got it. And then they just ran with it. So we can do that too. Conversate, communicate. Just
Talk.
you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Open your
Low
mouth.
key. You good?
You just hit me with what I'm just not getting comfortable with people saying I love you. Like as men, I got a couple homeboys that say that to me, and I still get stuck. Like I really do still get stuck because like it's in my heart, but I just ain't said it enough in my life. So you saying something that's relating to me because it's just like I feel it, but I just gotta get comfortable with voicing my feelings. So
Yeah, I'm
Well,
getting
taking that
that
one.
too.
I hate to go back to this again, but I think that's a balance thing in reference to like knowing when things are too much. Like I'm a man, but like me hugging my
I
son.
I'm
hope
a
so.
man, damn it. Look at me,
No,
Craig.
hear me out. Me hugging my son should not affect
Damon?
me and make me feel like it's awkward. You feel me? I'm
Yeah.
a father. And because I
Absolutely.
never had a father that did that, I don't know like how did that supposed to feel. So of course, I'm thinking in my head, no, we don't hug, we dab. No, that's that bullshit. And that's
Correct.
doing too much. So you got to find a balance as a man in your life and walking in Christ when you know, okay, no, that's just some shit they try to put in my head. I know that I can love my son. I know that I can be here. I can show him how to be a man. I can say I love you to my son. Like I can say I love you to my brothers because it's true. That's real. It doesn't come with any bullshit beside it, And I think that's where you got to find that balance where you feel comfortable with being who you truly are. And that balance in you will maintain through that. It'll speak through all of that bullshit. Niggas saying pause all the time when they saying they love you. Like, bro, I
Hey, man,
love you, bro.
I fast.
You my
Hey,
brother.
man, press play on that shit. Press play. Play the clip. Play
Yeah,
the clip,
no,
Sway.
we're
Play
not gonna start with you because you
Have
said
y'all
some
not
shit
been
today.
around? Y'all ain't been in. I know y'all. Everybody been in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been there. What's up?
I mean, y'all see how the men in Hawaii are. They hug each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? it's love. It's all love. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's that cultural thing.
But
Yeah, because too, they do the same thing in Africa as well.
Yeah,
that's real. But
it's the
in other
environment.
countries
The
they
product
kiss,
of-
and I'm not with that shit. So like, I gotta find what works for me, bro. Cause I
Country
can't.
do
I'm
they
sorry.
kiss it?
I think it's Iran or something like that, or something. It's one of them countries where they greet and they actually kiss each other, bro.
They
No
do the little
bullshit.
cheat thing.
all right, they're gonna be
Either
at your door.
that. I don't want none of that. I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't think another man's lips supposed to be on my face at all, bro. I really just don't.
But you let somebody slap your ass in football.
No,
No,
I
right.
don't.
High
I don't
five,
like
slap
that
ass.
shit. Hey, bro, I ain't on your team. Fuck that bullshit. I'm sorry.
Oh, so you gotta be on your just slap your ass.
I don't even like my
Wow.
girl slapping my ass.
He just pausing. See what I'm saying?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You got to find what works for you, because too much
Well,
is
it don't work for
that
me.
ain't good for me. That's what I'm
That
saying.
hey, I ain't. That's why I don't really. Yeah, I don't. What
My
in
bad.
football, especially? Don't even stop playing
Yeah.
because on the other side of this ball, you slap my ass playing football, bro. It's
Other side of this ball is
Side
balls,
of-
man.
hey, which one? The left or the right?
What?
uno dos,
Dude, man.
no mas.
Some help.
On the other side of this
100%.
balls is balls.
Hold on, time
Hey,
out.
man. Pause.
That's what I'm saying.
Flag on the play. Flag on
You
the
got-
play.
tell-
Flag on the
That's
play.
what you said.
But before a man slap my ass, bro, tell them to slap their own ass and then go on about their business because they ain't
What
got
if
it.
he did that? He was like, "Your turn."
And that's cool for them. But that ain't cool for me and my thing. That's what I'm saying. You got to find what work for you, bro, because some shit just too far.
Hey, I ain't read about none of that in the Bible, so
Me either. Ain't no about Moses going around slapping ass. Come here, Joshua. Let me holler at you.
Hey,
slap ass.
slap
Give me your
ass.
ass, boy.
How you
Slap
part of the
ass.
Red Sea?
Slap ass. That's slap ass.
Boy, y'all
Hey, man.
stupid, boy. What's up?
12 disciples
All right.
playing a pickup game of basketball. Like, let's go. Come on, Peter. Ow, give me your. Oh,
and God saying that like,
Judy tried to dunk on
Hey.
Jesus.
hey, Judas. Let me holler at you, B, real quick. Let me holler at you, Judas. You being very disrespectful, B. Very disrespectful.
But
I'm just
hell
saying,
no.
man. Look, we like to have fun here in the Black Gentlemen's Club, but we also want to make sure we impart wisdom with you all.
Yeah.
don't slap my ass.
Trey said don't slap his ass, but when you see him, you know what to do.
Slap ass.
And what Will Smith saying, bad boy, chitty chitty bang bang.
Hey, man, we like to thank y'all for listening and tuning in, man. We love you all. Hey, join the community, subscribe, like, share. You ain't got if you don't like this shit, don't like it. Just hit dislike. You know what I'm saying? Be honest.
Leave all your
But-
negative comments and then at me. I'll answer them personally
Oh,
for you.
shit.
We don't mind the criticism. We don't mind if you don't like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. But if you like it, please
Fuck
like
with
it. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
gotta-
I'm not gonna tell you what to and not to do. You know how to use
They
your
got a
own
dislike
your
button
rights.
now.
They really do?
You said what?
I think they do. Just don't click that shit.
I mean, if you do, you do it. I mean, it don't bother me not one
No,
bit.
you just
But-
imagine you clicked it.
Yeah, just imagine in your
Yeah, we
head.
just four real gentlemen.
However, like I said, leave a comment. Share. Please, just keep sharing this. Keep sharing these episodes with people. If it helped you, please let us know if it's helped you. Because we want to help people. We want to make sure that we're helping our brothers out there, even if we don't know you. It's the fact that we're trying to impart wisdom and impart things that we wish we would have known, or somebody would have had conversations with us. But
Hey, we get 100,000 subscribers. I put on
What
a
he
pink
said?
suit,
Oh, shit. Y'all, he will do that shit.
all pink.
hey,
Hot
if
pink.
we get 100,000 subscribers, he put on a pink suit. He gonna be Cat Williams the next Friday, and then Matt gonna
Hell
be Damon.
no. No, I ain't getting my
Hey,
boy.
So,
You crazy
so,
as
so he
hell.
gonna have the whole Matt. He gonna have the whole Matt by a pair of pliers on Instagram Live just for y'all.
They say, you ain't in
All
prison anymore, Damon.
I like my fish squirmy.
But look, y'all, we're gonna let you all go. We'll holler at y'all next time. All right, we out.